against the New York Giants.
The hatred runs deep between these teams, and no position feels the pressure of a rivalry game more than quarterback. Can this fella look past the emotion of the game and deliver a victory for his team? It's the Giants going up against the Eagles. So, with the call of this Week 16 matchup, let's hand it over to our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Tonight, the stage is set for our final Thursday night game of the year between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. It's been perfect.
That there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even multiple mistakes on defense. And that stage of the
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
And once again, they go with Sproles. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 14 there. And it'll be a Philadelphia first down.
Darren Sproles is so versatile that sometimes I think teams forget to just hand him the football and let him be a running back. In this game, they're doing that, and the team's winning. I think his stature actually helps him. At 5'6", sometimes he gets lost behind those big offensive linemen. He just squirts free.
Left Kansas State, the all-time leading rusher, and is continuing to do it here in the league. And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though. saw them break it down to the fundamentals as well. Each position group had their own little work on it. You know, they worked on a drill here with the receivers, a drill there with the quarterbacks, and they brought it all together, and now it's paying off in the game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. One quarter down here on a frigid December night. 7-0 is our score, and we're back to Philadelphia after this. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2, but they face a second and long to start things out. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Green Beckham has it over the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it, now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's their quarterback taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles add on to their lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Back to throw here. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Oh, man.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone. Oh,
He will not go down.
have to retake those ankles.
26 yards on the The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner.
Let's go! 319! 319!
They're going to look to throw. Complete on the right side to Green Beckham. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Out of the gun now on third down. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
On third and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers. A really nice run.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. And on second and 10 now.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering what's going to go good or bad for your team.
Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's third down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurt. Now the Giants will stop playing, say take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. They'll come out in the pistol.
All right, here we go. 319! 319!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Screen pass to Sproles. That was good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensing the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Now it's Sproles. And some room to work. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding the clock.
Back to throw. Buying time to and a big loss here as he's taken down. James Laurinaitis able to get in and run him down. secondary now for the Giants on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Matthews with a lucky number 30. Came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they still win it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Here we go. 339. 339.
Again, they'll run it. Again, it Sproles. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Let's go. 319. 319. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. Right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yes.
Get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A nice pick up there. 2 yards and it'll be missed in.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. Right now, they're going to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because
Yeah.
maybe if you and continue to do exactly what we just saw there.
No, he didn't.
That way you get him over there and aggravated like that there, he be tired.
He been up all day.
On the perimeter, but boy, that was textball defense. Exactly as you're talking to play against a whole receiver screen. They snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
That boy come forward. Four down. Shot. Blue 90. Blue 90. Stick it to Mike.
Now Ryan Matthews in the game. He gets the ball here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Here's Sproles. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Hurry up. Here we go. 319. 319.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They find Aguilar over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Hurry up. Here we go. 339. 339. You ain't going nowhere.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
They'll try and run it down with Sproles. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Darren Sproles is certainly played a pivotal. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right? And sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Eagles, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And now they get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners here as
Alright, if you enjoyed the video,
Philadelphia.
my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.